Can We Talk podcast, episode 98. I have a very special guest in the building. She hasn't been on in like 20 something episodes. I think last time you were on, it was like 79, 78, something like that.
Yeah,
it was 70
like
something.
Something like that.
It was one of the first episodes I recorded here, which is crazy. I've already done like 20 plus episodes in this apartment because I've only been here for like 5 months.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. Like, damn,
nuts.
you was working.
That's nuts. like 20 it took me like a year to do 20 episodes.
Hey, that just means that you're getting better. You're a pro. You're a master pro now.
More efficient, I guess.
Yep.
But yeah, let's talk about some shit. I want to talk like how have you been? That's why I actually want to start off, because since it's been so long, that was the last time I think we actually like.
I've actually been pretty good. I moved out of my shitty ass apartment into another semi shitty apartment.
That's the best come up when it's just like a little less shittier.
I have a roommate now, and I'm not paying $1,600 a month alone, so that helps. You know, love that for me. But my roommate is allergic to cats, and I have 2 cats, so that's
a tough out.
Yeah.
I've never had a roommate before.
Oh, maybe
I guess you can call some of the relationships roommates that I've had, but
yeah. That doesn't count though. I don't think being in a relationship and living together counts as like a roommate. You know, because the rules are different.
Yeah,
it's not the same.
I mean, there was a relationship where the rules were definitely like roommate rules. I was definitely like fucking other bitches in that apartment. But that's another story for another time.
We've all done our dirt. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't. You know,
I think life would be so great if I spent half on my rent with somebody. Like, I would give someone the couch if they gave me like a good $400.
$400?
Yeah,
that's it. I wish you would have told me that. Oh wait, no, I got pets and shit. No.
I was like, cool I would have
been on this couch. If I knew it was gonna be a little $400, I would have been on the couch.
I had a friend back in the day ask me to stay on my couch, and I was like, that's weird to me, and I turned it down. But now I'd probably be like, yeah, hell yeah.
The way price is pricing right now, hell yeah, you can stay on my couch.
Yeah, you can stay on the couch for sure.
Fuck that shit, yeah. No, my old apartment, it was just like, they were asking for too much. My fucking water was off every other day and shit. And it was just too much. Then they want to charge $35 for fucking trash, valet trash. And I said, baby, I got to get out of here. Because I'm not going to be living in the ghetto. Because I didn't live in a nice part, y'all. They were shooting every night. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to $35 for some trash? I don't know. We ain't doing that.
Put that in the life insurance.
No, literally. Literally.
That's nuts. Yeah, I remember like my first apartment was $776 a month. My first for a 2-bedroom.
You know, so crazy. I used to live in the apartments right across your apartments.
Word.
And I had a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and I was paying $100 a month for that shit. And that was in 2014. Yeah, because I got kicked out of my house, so I had to find somewhere to stay.
I lived in Round Rock. I think they're called like, I don't know what they're called, but there's like a guitar in front of them.
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
It's across the street from like Academy.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was $776 for a 2-bedroom apartment. I thought it was smart moving in with a girl and having 2 bedrooms. I thought that was smart.
You thought you were gonna make it.
I thought that was smart.
You're like, if we have 2 bedrooms, we good.
But yeah, if we ever upset, we don't have to be in each other's space. They can go hang out in the other room, and we'll be good.
So, was that the only time you ever lived with like a woman?
No. In my actually every apartment, but this one there has been.
I just want to know how many times you made the same mistake.
They were the same mistake. They were the same mistake, but just different variations of the mistake. Like what I learned from the first time, I used in the second time, but something else came up.
Okay.
And then in the third time, I used what I learned from the first and second time, but then something else came up. Okay. And then the fourth time, I used what I learned from the first, second, and third. And then the fourth time, it was something a little different. Okay. Y'all have all heard the story of the me changing the locks on the shorty. It's funny. Wild. It's a tough out for that person.
Yeah, I think I've only ever lived with, let me think, like three of my boyfriends. Yeah.
Every time that it was a thing, but the first time, it was like their living situation wasn't cool. Like I felt weird. Always. Dealing with someone where I'm good, like I'm chilling,
and they struggling. They fighting for their fucking life.
Yeah, that's the majority of the situations where I've had someone come live with me. I've never gone to live with anybody.
Okay.
Because fuck that.
The first time I ever lived with somebody, I got kicked out of my house. I was like 18. And yeah, and then we got an apartment. That shit was ass. And then I moved home for like I don't want to say like maybe 6 months. And then I had to move out because me and my stepmom, we weren't getting along. R.I.P. Allison, but we weren't getting along. Damn. Had to get the fuck out of there. And then my boyfriend at that time, he got kicked out of his house. So then he came and lived with me because I was already getting an apartment. So we said, fuck it, let's just get an apartment together. That was dumb.
That was dumb. Like...
No, that was literally the dumbest thing I did. Like, I don't know why
it was not, like my and then
I did it again after that. Like, I should have learned the second time, but I didn't. I was like, fuck it. Maybe a third time's a charm, you know? It wasn't the charm. It wasn't
the charm at all.
No, it wasn't.
No, it's nuts because like the first apartment that I had, I did have a girl, but like we moved in together with being with each other for like 2 years prior. It was like some high school shit. Turning 18 and then moving out type shit, right? But the relationship before we moved in was terrible. Like it wasn't good.
Okay.
And I don't know why we thought, or I thought at the time, it would be better, less terrible in the house or in the apartment. It was a tough out. It actually resulted in a lot of like known cheating. Like it was like, okay, I'm at work. This is your time to cheat. And then I know when you're at work, this is my time to cheat.
That's actually wilded. But you know what? The first time I lived with a guy, I mean, I'm not going to lie, man, it was bad. It was bad.
It was so bad.
Like, man. I remember one day he was out all fucking night with his ex and his friends. And he didn't come home till the next morning. And I was like, where the fuck were you at? And I'm all crying. And this nigga's laughing in my face. Literally. Like, haha, bitch. Like, this shit is funny or something. And I was like, hell no. And then after I found out that he cheated on me, then I started doing bad shit that I shouldn't have been doing. And then after that, I was like, okay, yeah, we got to cut this shit short. Like, we can't be doing this. You know what I'm saying? This is too much.
Man, like, what was it? It was like 2012 when I had that apartment. But like, I'm old as fuck. That's so weird.
How old are you?
31.
You're not that old.
I'm old, man.
I'm 27. I just turned 27.
Wait till you hit 30. Like it happened the day of 30. Like the exact hour that I turned 30, it started. I promise you. Ask anyone.
Stop the cap.
I'm so serious. The second the clock struck the 9 o'clock when I was born at night, it started happening, bro.
Tell me why I turned 27 this year, right? And I fucking thought for like a whole 2 weeks that I was 28.
What?
I thought I was 28 for a whole 2 weeks. I was like, man, I'm getting fucking old. And then somebody's like, Marina, you are not 28. You are 27. I was like, for real? And they're like, yeah. Weren't you born in 1996? I was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, wait, that makes sense. That makes fucking sense. I've been telling everybody for 2 weeks I'm 28. Like, goddamn. I done left a whole year off. Like, that was ridiculous.
God damn.
But now I feel younger because I'm 27 again, you know?
Not again. Like you weren't at any point not.
For those 2 weeks, I was 28. Yeah, my body was feeling it and everything. And then I was like, oh, fuck, I'm 27. Now I feel better. You know? Yeah.
That's tough. Oh, my God. Don't move in with your person, guys. Just
don't do it.
Separate. Be in separate places.
Well, I feel like don't move in with somebody if the relationship is bad. Like, that should be...
Because like you don't really know people's habits. What really ultimately happened with that first apartment was like, first of all, we were too young. We didn't live. We didn't know shit about shit. No one knew how to cook. No one knew habits. Like if I walk in the crib and your shit's just everywhere, I'm annoyed as fuck. Like I'm like a tight knit person. Like I'd like to, other than right now, cause I have to move shit around to do the pod, but like I'd like to clean like often. Okay. Like I'm just that kind of person, and that person wasn't that kind of person. Like they'll clean once a week.
Oh, okay.
No, every day. Like we got to get some shit popping every day.
I don't know. My thing is like, I don't know. If you don't like something, then fix that shit. Like, I don't know how to explain that. Like, I don't know if there's dirty dishes in the sink, even if you didn't make the dishes, and you don't like the way that they look in the sink because you don't like dirty dishes. Fucking do the dishes. Like,
nah, fuck that.
That's how I be feeling.
Put that shit in the dishwasher at least. At bare minimum, put that shit in the dishwasher.
I don't know. But growing up, my daddy would always say, like, y'all see that fucking piece of paper on the goddamn floor? Pick that shit up. I don't give a fuck if you dropped it or not. Like, he would always say that shit. So that's just like, I go through life like that. Like, even if I didn't make the mess and I don't like it and it bothers me, I'm gonna clean that shit because it's bothering me. You know what I mean?
I'm the exact opposite. I have to let you know what you did. Like, hey,
but yeah,
this paper on the floor. Who did that?
But then my thing is like, Daddy, you done seen that motherfucking piece of paper on the floor and you didn't pick it up either, nigga. You telling us to pick that shit up? Like, what the fuck? Be for real. But yeah, that's how he would do us. He still do us like that. I'm 27 years old. He still do us like that.
I can't, like, living with my parents traumatized me. Like, I don't want to live. I can't. I would rather, like, if I came on super hard times, I would rather stay in a hotel or a motel than go back to live with my parents.
I don't know.
It's not fun. My parents aren't,
go live back
fun.
with my daddy after my lease was up in July, but then I had my cats and it was a whole fucking thing. So then I had to find a roommate.
No,
really
I just like doing my own shit. Like, I don't want to wake up and be a part of a collective. Like, I want to get up, decide or not if I want to work that day or not. I don't want to wake up, hear anybody else's voice. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to talk about nothing. I don't want to tell you about my day. I want to hear shit. Don't ask me no fucking questions. Don't ask me what I did last night. Don't ask me when I got in. Don't ask me nothing. I don't want to tell you anything. I'm that type of person. Sorry, moms. Like, that would not be fun.
I used to live with my mom, like, before my lease was up. Me and my mom, we lived together. And honestly, it wasn't bad. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I miss living with her. Like, I miss it. I'm like, fuck. Like, I don't live with my mama no more. Like, damn.
Nah, my dumb ass.
Or she don't live with me no more. You know what I mean?
My dumb ass so it's actually really dumb that I did this. And it took me very many years to get the situation, like, fixed. So the first apartment, I'm talking about this first apartment because this is probably the least amount of information I've ever given about this person because this person listens to the pod a lot. And we're semi kind of cool now, 10 years later. Like, it took 10 years for us to get cool. Like,
damn.
Like, we're semi cool. Like, there's still some shit that we need to discuss, but it never, I don't know. Anyways, but the reason I'm talking about this apartment is because the most shit ever happened was in this apartment. So we both signed the lease. I thought that was smart too. I thought just both being on the lease, right?
Fuck no.
Fact of the matter is she didn't give a fuck. So because I couldn't afford the 776 back in the day.
Yeah.
That's nuts, right?
Yeah, actually.
I couldn't afford the 776. And I was working at Olive Garden full time back then. But I wasn't working shifts. I was just working when I wanted to work. I wasn't responsible.
That happens though, you know? You live and you fucking learn.
Yeah, just wait till the end. I'm like, it's the first. Okay, let me see. I got 3 days. The 3 days are the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I think I can get $700 in these 3 days if I work 3 doubles.
That's crazy to think about.
It's nuts.
Damn, working 3 doubles and then you make that. I just couldn't imagine. I'm like, if I'm not making at least like, no. Mm-mm.
That's why I was saying, like, the money's better now.
That's good.
Like, back then, like, that was a tough out, and prices were a lot cheaper. Like, tickets were like a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Like, on average, you're like spending $50 at Olive Garden.
I know, and it's so crazy because I'm like, I always look at the prices and I'm like, I remember when the fucking margarita was $3.29, and now a margarita is like $6.
Yeah. It's nuts. Like, just the cost of living is nuts. Like, it's so much cheaper for me not to cook right now than it is for me to cook. Like, I don't think I've made anything for myself.
I'm telling you, that discount be helping. Like,
those 3 days, my Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I'm baby. Good.
I'm telling you,
I know what's for dinner and lunch already.
That's why I'm big back, because that fucking discount be really helping me, but it don't be helping this. It don't. It don't. It helps the pockets, but not the back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It helps the pockets, like when you know for a fact, like, okay, I know what I'm eating for dinner. Like, Marina, I'm gonna get this meal. I don't even gotta worry about it. I don't even gotta go nowhere. I just gotta, like, order it right here.
Yeah.
So I'm still working. Got one table left. I'm already about to get let go, or about to be done. Table's almost done. They're on the dessert. Let me put my little order in, get done with them, get my food. It's over.
Yep, that's exactly what I be doing. Sometimes I be eating with the guests. If it's slow, I be like, can I sit here and eat with y'all? They be like, yeah. They'd be like, all right. And I'd be talking to them and shit. But
that was another factor of me going back. It was like, okay, not only can I help save on food and costs, like, I still be making money and still be saving on food and costs.
Yeah.
And then not getting my discounted Yard House for the last 3.5 years has been like destroying me inside because I love me some goddamn Yard House.
No, for real. Their poke nachos, I be going fucking
never had
ham
those.
on them.
I've literally been
They're
getting
so
the
good.
same thing.
Excuse me.
For like the last forever.
No, they're really good. I like the poke nachos, and they have a club sandwich, and I love their club sandwich.
I get the jambalaya pasta.
I never had that before.
It's really good, and they got some good ass onion rings, yo.
I don't like their onion rings. I hate them.
I love their onion rings.
I don't like the big fat onion rings.
I love their
like
onion
I like
rings,
the
man.
skinny ones, you know, like the ones that Cheddar's used to have. I miss those.
Cheddar's had onion rings.
Yeah, we used to have onion rings, and they were the best. And now we don't, and it's sad.
Damn. No, I love the little onion ring tower at Yard House. It's so good.
If anybody that works at Darden hears this, tell them to bring back the onion rings because we need those.
You know what? Now that you say that, they took away the onion rings from Yard House for a long time, and they just came back like within the last year.
Yeah, I don't really care. Like, they're not that good.
They're great. They're so good.
I like the skinny ones. Like, I like the skinny onion rings. You know, I don't like the fat ones. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't like the fat onion rings. I like the skinny ones.
Maybe it's the sauce that I like, or whatever little ranch mayonnaise, whatever they got with it. It's good.
Yeah, their food is good. Like, I really like Yard House's food. Their fucking drinks are expensive though.
I've never have I had a drink at Yard House.
Their drinks are expensive. Everywhere I go, I always like order old fashioned. That's already an expensive drink to order, but yeah, their old fashioned's pretty expensive.
Have I had a drink at Yard House? I've been to like 7 different Yard Houses in my life.
I've only ever been to the one in the Domain. You know what? I'm really sad that they closed in the Domain, Grand Lux. I swear to God, when I found out they closed Grand Lux, I literally fell out of my chair and cried because
I never had them.
I was paying them people's bills. I was really paying them people's mortgages and shit. How much I was going in there. Their happy hour was hitting.
What kind of food did they serve?
It's like a Cheesecake Factory, but it's Grand Lux. I don't know how to explain it.
Because I think there's one in. It's either
Houston. There's one in Houston.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking. I was like, I think there's one in like the mall or around the mall. I think.
And I love Grand Lux. Like, oh my God, they have happy hour, and I love their happy hour. Their happy hour is so good. Like, you don't understand. Their drinks are like $6. I know that doesn't sound like a happy hour, but their drinks are fucking expensive. So the $6 drinks is like, yeah, no, you're doing good.
I have had Yard House cocktails before. It was probably at one that was, I think it's Plano or Richardson, somewhere in between Dallas area, because my cousin lived out there, and I was like, I drove out there because I was having a tough time. It was a tough breakup back then, and it was a tough out, guys. And my cousin had to save me, so she was like, just come out here, I'll drive around, we'll do whatever. And we ended up going to Yard House and to this really dope daiquiri spot that's out there. Before daiquiri spots was like really a thing. I don't like
daiquiris at all. Like,
it's just frozen stuff.
Yeah, and that's why I don't like it. Like, like I don't even like mixed drinks like that, to be honest. I like to drink my liquor straight.
Yeah.
Like, I just want a double shot and I'm good. You know, like I don't need nothing else. Maybe a little side of Coke so I can take a little sip. That's all I need. But yeah, I don't really care for mixed drinks. It's just too much liquid for me.
Yeah.
Like, I get full real fast, so I'm like,
You know what's funny? I think the last time like I ordered a drink at a bar was on 6th Street, and that was around 2014. If not the exact last time I was there, I think. And they were using Taca Vodka for like, because I asked for like vodka and cranberry, and it was Taca Vodka, and it was like $8. And I was like, that's the whole bottle, my guy.
No, literally. Literally.
I was like, never again.
Yeah, no. See, that's why I always pregame. Like, if I'm going to go out, I get like super drunk. So by the time I'm leaving, I'm like already like getting
one
sober,
drink at the club.
I mean?
I'm already lit. I'm cool. I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Have you ever like? Do you know anyone who's lived in the Domain or like lives there currently? Because there's no better night than like hanging out at someone's place in the Domain and then going out.
Yeah, one of my coming back. My first ex that I lived with, he used to live in the Domain. So yeah.
That shit is lit. There. Like y'all.
And his apartment was actually, because I went there because we were still cool after we broke up and everything. But yeah, I went to his apartment and it was actually pretty nice. But it was fucking expensive.
Yeah, like $2,200 something.
Yeah. I was like, oh hell no. Like, I don't know how you're doing this shit.
Yeah, it's a tough out. But like the vibe is cool. Like when you don't have to drive nowhere.
No, literally, you can just walk down and then like do whatever, shop, whatever you want to do.
You know, you're crashing at that crib that night. You don't got to worry about nothing. You park your car in that garage and you good to go. You turn up. Y'all make it back to the crib after the domain. Turn up some more. Go to sleep. Wake up. That's a good ass night.
No, literally.
That's a lit night.
Yeah, my old apartment, it was by the domain. It wasn't that far.
Mine too. I lived off a metric.
Yeah. Now I fucking live on the other side of I-35 though. I hate it. I hate living on the other side of I-35. I don't know why.
Like,
I live off like Dessau area. Yeah. I used to live on the other
side. Oh,
side.
because didn't you live like 183 area at some point? Or is that just the cheddars that you...
I mean, not really. I used to live like off Rutland. I don't even know if you know where that's at.
Rutland
and Runberg area. I used to live in the ratchet area. Like Little Mexico. That's where I used to stay.
Oh. But you're over there now.
They thought I was one of them. They would always speak to me in Spanish, and
when I got back, they asked me if I was Hispanic.
Who asked you that? Who said that?
People. It's because of my hair.
What?
It's because of my hair.
Your hair?
Mm-hmm. I have my hair wrapped in like a... What do you call them? It's like a...
I don't ever see your hair. You're always wearing hats and shit.
That's true.
I feel like you hatfish or something.
Yeah.
But you have hair, so not really though. You know, usually people who are hatfish, they got big ass forehead and they bald. But you got hair. So.
I just haven't had my hair braided in like 3 weeks. I haven't been able to coordinate that with the braid lady.
Oh, so it's just a little fro right now?
It's a lot of fro. I have a lot of hair.
It's a lot of fro?
It's a lot of fro.
Okay.
I'll take my hat off in a little bit.
Not right now, though, right?
Not right now. not for y'all.
Not for them.
Not for y'all. That's funny. And when I got back too, people were asking me my age. Like I'm 30. There's no way you're 30. What?
Yeah, you don't look like you're 30. I don't know. You don't
like
give
I'm
me 30 vibes.
What is 30 vibes?
I don't know. But you don't give me 30 vibes. You give me late 20 vibes. You give me I'm 28.
2 years? 3 years?
Yeah, that's what you're giving.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but...
I guess, yeah.
I mean, it could be or it couldn't be. Like I'm childish or something.
No, not like you're childish. My age. But like, you just look childish.
Goddamn.
Yeah. You look young. So that means you're going to age good.
I don't know about that one.
No?
I don't know.
What's your daddy look like? I mean, does he look, would you say he looks good for his age? Because usually you can go based off your parents, what they look like. That's how the fuck you look.
He's 65.
Okay. Your daddy's 65?
My mom is 60.
Your mom is 60. That is crazy. Bro, why is my grandpa and my grandpa is 77 and my nana, she's 75. And my daddy just turned 50 this year. He got like 8 kids though.
My parents just became a grandparent like within the last 2 years.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. My brother is like 8 years older. He's 38. Okay. No, 39 now.
Okay, nice.
He's a Virgo too.
Oh, so he's cool then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Facts.
All right. I fucks with Virgos. Is he August Virgo or September?
September.
They are right.
We're both September Virgos.
Oh.
I'm on the last day of being a Virgo. Okay. Like the day after is whatever's next. I don't know what's next. What's after Virgos?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't care.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know I was a Virgo unless someone told me.
Yeah.
Like, cause I don't care about that shit. That shit's weird to me.
Yeah. You
act the way that you act because you were born on this day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
That shapes your whole personality. You didn't know that? Nobody told you?
I don't believe it.
Well, you're wrong, buddy.
I don't believe it.
Yep. What's that thing they do? It's like sun rising.
Yeah, moonshine.
I don't
moonshine.
This girl was trying to explain it to me. And I said, "Girl, just stop," because I don't know what you're saying to me right now.
Great valleys or whatever.
Like no.
Retrograde rising left on a Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Like I don't know.
So you're 31.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want kids?
Nope.
Why not?
Cause man, this world is fucked up.
Oh.
It's a weird world. I've told you I've been watching that in fucking, what's that shit called?
The true crime shit?
The true crime shit. These kids be killing their parents, bro.
Yep.
That shit's nuts. Over a spanking.
Yeah. Because why are you spanking your kids? The fuck?
You know, it be like...
you shouldn't be spanking your kids.
It's so nuts. Like...
That's all I'm saying.
Nah.
Maybe if you would spank the kid, maybe the kid would have spared him.
Nah, bro. One spanking, you gotta... The whole family, bro? The whole
because y'all
family?
saw that shit and y'all didn't say nothing.
Nah,
y'all didn't even try to stick up for me. So now y'all gonna get got.
Nuts, bro. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh! Like I did, and I don't know this stuff be happening like up the street.
Oh shit, for real?
Yes, like I've watched at least 4 or 5 of these motherfuckers that are in Austin.
Oh damn, that's crazy. I didn't know.
Like that. I don't know any of this stuff, but no, it's nuts. Like hell no. I don't know. I really don't know if I really ultimately want kids because of not only the kid aspect, but also like the relationship aspect. I would entertain like a friendship child thing. Like we can be friends, like we're friends and we're not in a relationship and we decide to have a kid or something like that. I'd entertain that maybe.
That's cool.
I don't know. But then again, I want my child to be tall. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I don't think you can really like.
I think if you put
really nothing you can
2
do.
6 foot tall people together, you can make something
That's
around
what you
5'11".
hope. That's what you hope.
I think you can do that.
You hope.
No, but I think you can do that. I think that makes sense. I think if you put yellow and blue together, it comes out green. I think that works.
Sometimes.
I don't know. I just want my kid. If I had a kid, I just want them to be tall. I just want them to be tall. Being tall is just lit. Like it's just.
How tall are you?
6'2".
Okay.
It's just a better. It's like a better.
I'm not gonna
life.
lie though. I wish I was taller.
Me too.
Like I wish I was like 5'10". Like that'd be the perfect height for me.
I wish I was my brother's height. He's like 6'5".
Yeah, my little brother and sister are both taller than me, and I hate that shit. My little sister, she's only 16, and she's like taller than me, like 2 inches taller than me.
I wish I was taller.
And I'm like, girl, you finna be so tall. But it's because she white. She got that white in her, and that's what it is. I'm for real.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. My stepmom, she was really tall. Her sister's tall. Her dad was tall. So they were all pretty tall. That's why they tall, because they white.
See, no, that's the genetics thing. Like if you have a tall family, another tall family,
and my
make
daddy,
a tall child.
He's 6 feet. My mom though, she's short as fuck. She's like to my titties, so she's probably 5 feet, maybe 4'9".
There's not an abundance of like just people like dudes and women that are above 5'11". Like I don't think I know, but maybe 2 or 3 women who are taller than 5'11".
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be taller than 5'. I want to be 5'10". That's my perfect height is 5'10". I wish I was 5'10", but I'm really 5'8". That's what it says on my ID, anyways. Might be 5'7", but I like to add an inch. You know.
I'm trying to think. Who do I know that's actually 5'11"? There's maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah, I don't know any.
I don't see tall women. I don't think I see them. Like they're like.
They be hiding.
They do be hiding because they're usually the ones that are like socially awkward. Sorry, tall people.
You think so?
I think so. Because I think a lot of guys are like shorter than them if they're like 5'11" or taller. I think that's right.
I don't know. Honestly, like with guys, I don't really notice height unless you're like way shorter than me. You know what I mean? Like I could see myself dating someone that was taller than me. I mean, there's not too many women that are over 6 feet though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like it would be like abnormal.
You'd have to be in like one of those tall people group or something to
There's
find
tall
like,
people groups?
Yeah.
You gotta put me on to that.
There's a group for everything, man.
You gotta put me on to that.
There's a group for everything.
I don't know if that's.
And then they have like the tall person convention every year somewhere. But yeah, like the tallest people, they go to this convention.
I don't
and
want
they
the tallest.
Mingle and shit.
A cool 6'8" shorty.
6'8"? That's tall as shit for a woman. What do you mean? A cool six, like that's just average.
A cool 6'8", man.
No, that is so tall. That is so tall.
The WNBA games.
That's 6 inches taller than you.
I wouldn't be upset about that. I think that I would be okay with dealing with someone who was significantly taller than me.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind dating a short guy. Like height doesn't dictate if I would date you or not. You know what I mean?
So
like height isn't
down at this nigga.
A factor.
So you just want to look down at him?
Nah. It'd be like that. No, honestly though, like if I was to date a guy shorter than me, it'd probably be good for him because like if I hug him, he'd probably be where my titties are at. So like he'd probably be the perfect height, and that'd probably be like great for him. You know?
That's funny.
I'm for real.
I know you are. That's what's funny about
it. This girl that I work with, she's always like, Marina, like she'll like hug me and then she'll like lay her head on my boobs and she's like, oh my God, I could just fall asleep here. Like, I just love this. And I'm like, I bet. I want to feel what this feels like, you know?
Yeah, go
like,
find
I
one
want to be
who's
able to lay on my
6'8".
own titties. Like, I can't do that.
Yeah, go find someone who's your height or taller than you.
Nah. No, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like women with the big boobs. Like, I mean, it's not like I wouldn't not talk to you because you have big boobs, but it's like, I already have big titties, so I don't need more big titties. You know what I mean? Like if you want to bring something to the table, bring some ass, because I don't got that. Like, that's what I need.
What you bring to the table?
Yeah.
Ass.
That's
funny.
Yeah, I'm a little titty person. Like, that's what I like. I like little boobs. Probably because I got big ones, but I don't know, man. Preferences, you know?
Preferences. Height, all of them. Every kind of preference out there. Everyone has a preference for something. You just got to find that person that actually likes you.
Yeah.
A lot of people be looking for folks who don't actually like them.
No, for real. Oh, so I was supposed to go on a date last Friday, right?
You didn't go and you didn't come on the pod? That's kind of fucked up. Y'all should have dated here.
No.
Y'all could have dated on the pod. I would have produced the date.
This is what had happened. Mm-hmm. So I was supposed to go on a date with him. We were talking for a couple of days, yada, whatever. And he's like, okay, Friday we're going to go out, get some drinks, whatever. Okay. I was like, okay, cool. He's like, I'll pay for everything. Cool. Great. Wasn't expecting you to, but that's cool. Great. Appreciate it. Then he keeps asking me for naked pictures. And I was like, no, I'm not going to send you no naked pictures. Like, I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing that shit. And he's like, come on. And I'm like, no. So I didn't go on a date with him because he ruined it by asking me for naked pictures.
What if we went on the date first and then asked?
Then maybe I probably would have sent him. I mean, it really just depends. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how good the date was.
Yeah.
All that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, like we haven't even met up yet and you're already asking me for pictures of my vagina. That's a problem to me. Like,
he didn't play the game right. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't play the game right. Okay. And that's where he just lost. He lost.
Yeah. Okay. You got to play the game right.
You didn't get to see no titties, no nothing. Because you wanted to act funny.
So, guys, play the game right.
No, literally, play the game right. Come on. Wine and dine, guys. Come on. Be for real.
Wine and dine.
Yeah.
I'm not even a first date, like a restaurant person. Like, that's a no for me. I have zero interest in going to sit down and eat with somebody on a first date. Like, I'd rather just go grab fucking coffee or something.
Yeah. I'd rather do that too. Or like do something outside.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an outside person. I like to be outside, so.
I fucking hate the outside, yo. It's about to get cold. It's getting colder. It's not hot anymore.
I love to be outside. Like, I love it.
Keep me inside, please, at all costs.
And like, I don't like darkness. Like, I don't like it to be super dark when I'm in the house. Like, I want all the fucking windows open. Like, I want everybody to hear what I'm doing in my house. Like, I don't know. I just need the windows open. I need brightness.
That's how that shit happens. That's how the fucking true crime shits be happening.
That's how
you better chill. Yeah.
Even on the second, I live on the second floor.
You gotta chill, because them shits Cindy was just walking home from whatever, and then boom, I'm like, oh damn, I've been Cindy 50 times in my life. Like, it could have been me. Like, oh man. Shit is nasty.
That's why you got to pay attention and you got to,
check
your surroundings, all that
So this one chick got into a car she thought was her Lyft or her Uber. Mm-hmm. She didn't make it.
Yeah. Because she was probably super duper drunk, right? And then she got into the wrong car. Yeah.
I was like,
that's why you always wait.
Happens?
Yeah, that happens to people a lot. And that's why you always wait for them to say your name. They'll be like, hey, I'm here to pick up Marina. And then you're like, yes, that's
this
me.
is before
or whatever
they put that. Because of her case, those rideshare companies had to like retrain and reteach people.
Oh, okay.
So because of this case, or I'm sure there's many other cases and they put them together, but this one they highlighted like before this one, that wasn't a thing.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, lady. R.I.P. I'm gonna pour one out for her tonight because I'm going out.
So. That's a tough out, man. All these are tough outs. I'm like, nah, these people just.
She's the reason we're safe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd be scared to look. Like, if I go out of town, even if I'm here and I live somewhere, because I don't feel like moving around, like doing anything, just actually lifting. Like, they have the person's picture, like their rating, all the shit, and then if you don't like them, you can just change to somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a tough out, man.
Yeah, man, you got to be careful out here. People are crazy. People do not care. They're crazy. I don't know. This world is crazy. That's all I can say.
Nuts. It's nuts. Like, god dang. All these little stories, not little stories, I'm sorry. All these stories that I've been like watching and listening, I'm just like, these people like be like 20 something, like early 20s. And I'm like, damn, bro, I'm 31. Like all the dumb shit I did to get to this point, and I'm like still like here. Like anything could have went wrong. Like the slightest little thing. Because what really got me into watching the true crime stuff was I was watching, what's it called? The locked up shit with like the teens, like the under 25s or whatever it's called. But like they would be telling these stories of scenarios where I've been in that scenario, and if it went that way, me, if not everybody in that room that it went that way, if it went that way, we'd all be locked up type shit. Like that's crazy. Like one split decision just decides it all.
Literally, like 1 second can change your whole fucking life.
Whole life. These dudes, these kids, these girls, these women in jail for the rest of their fucking life based off of 10 minutes.
Yep. Dude, one time, so I went to Dallas, right? Mm-hmm. Got super drunk. Me and my 2 friends, we went. Tell me why the fuck I couldn't find both of them. At the end of the night, it was just me. Oh, shit. Couldn't find my friend. Couldn't find my other friend. We're all drunk. I'm calling them. Nobody's answering. Nobody's picking up. Goddamn. And then these people are like, "Hey, do you need a ride?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I just get in the car with them. Like they literally could have they could have did anything to me. But guess what? They just dropped me off back to where I was at. So
see, in a lot of them stories,
thank you. I appreciate it.
Don't end that way. Like it's so
and
nuts.
I literally could have been the story that you could have heard.
Yes. Oh god, it's just so crazy.
But like, and then like my friend, she ended up getting a Uber. Like somebody put her in her Uber, in her right Uber. Thank God somebody was there because I couldn't find her. And then when I pulled up to the hotel, she was outside like getting out of the Uber. And I was like, how the fuck did you get here? You know what I mean? And the Uber was like, somebody put her in here. Da, da, da. And I was like, okay, thank you so much. Like, cause I was actually really worried. Like, cause you know, the rule number 1 is never leave your friends. So I don't know how the fuck we all just ended up not together. Like, I don't know. We was just having too much fun doing, I don't know, but yep. So you have to be careful when you go out, especially.
That's actually very frightening. Like, it literally like 10 minutes, one decision.
Yep. Change your whole life.
Change your whole life.
And that's why, like, I really try not to go down like to 6th Street because, you know, 6th Street is, I don't know, it's just really scary to me.
There's a lot of
bad things
people who aren't
happen.
from there who are there.
Yeah.
And you don't know what their intentions are. Mm-hmm. Because apparently there was a serial killer a couple months ago.
Yeah. They said they caught him, but I haven't heard anything like
what the fuck?
Anything else about it.
Austin is nuts, and you got a lot of people moving in here. And 6th Street, I honestly don't know what it looks like now. I'm sure it looks nothing different because I haven't been there in a long time. It doesn't seem like a fun night for me. For one, pay for parking. For two, pay for parking is annoying.
Yeah.
For two, you're walking up a street. There's people who are literally just there who lived there or live around there, just being crazy, and then people can't handle their liquor. It's just like it's too much.
Yeah, man, you got to be careful. Like, always try to go out, you know, with people that you trust and shit like that.
Yeah, those days are over for your boy. Your boy is at the crib. If it's not a house party, I'm not going. I'm sorry.
I feel it. Yeah, my cousin was like, "You want to go out tonight?" And I'm like, I guess. Fuck shit. He said he's gonna pick me up, so hey, I gotta call an Uber.
Make sure it's the right one too.
Right?
Yeah.
No, literally. No, that's like my biggest fear. I don't know why. I don't know why this is my biggest fear, but my biggest fear is being sex trafficked or like someone stealing me, taking me.
Me too.
Like,
bro.
I don't fucking know why. Like, who's gonna take me? You know what I mean? But I don't know. I have this feeling that like, if I don't pay attention, something bad might happen to me.
I feel like I'd be like a premium on the market. I feel like they would just have me fucking old ladies forever. There's just because of Hostel. Because of Hostel. It's because of Hostel. This one time, this is years ago.
The first movie, right? Traumatized you?
All of them.
The first movie traumatized me. Literally, if I see somebody walking on the street by my car, I slow the fuck down. Because what you're not going to do is kill yourself and throw yourself in front of my car. Because that's what happened at the end of that movie. That girl, she didn't like the way she looked because they fucked her up. She jumped in front of the train, killed herself.
Yeah,
hell no.
There was this one instance where, like, surprisingly, like at the restaurant, like we get a lot of people who are international. Like, literally, I check passports and IDs all day, like for like drinks and stuff like that. And we get a lot of people who are like not from this country, and there was these two chicks. One was from Italy, one was from France, and they had asked me what I was doing when it was like late. Like they were there, they were like my last table essentially, and they had asked me what was I doing tonight, and if it was two black women, I would be like, I don't know, what are we doing tonight? But they're two white women, and they're both
don't trust it.
European, and they're like, yeah, we're probably going to be hanging out at such and such. You want to pull up? Well, of course we'll give you. You want to get some time to go back to your crib, change. And I was like, no. All I was thinking in my head, I was like, these bitches want to get me in a hostel.
No, literally hostel. That's all I can think about is fucking hostel. Like, bitch, you thought you was slick? I seen that movie. I know what y'all do.
I was like, she want to bid on me.
No, literally, like
drug me.
Hell no.
Yeah, that is scary, bro. It's scary to do anything that you're not like willingly doing. Like I just kind of understand if they're like, you want to be sex trafficked, and you're like, sure, why not?
It.
I can understand that, but like,
let's go for the ride, see what happens.
Shit, why not? Fuck it, YOLO. No. But outside of that, like, nah, that's tough.
See, and that's why, like, when I go out, like, I never go home with anybody that I don't know. I mean, I don't ever go home with anybody, even like if I do know them. I just go back to my house.
If we're gonna one night stand it. Like, it won't be that night.
I don't even one night stand it. Like, I don't like one night stands. Like, I'm a person that, like, I want to, like, I don't know. I want to know you. Like, I want to know you. I want to know that you're, like, at least a good person. You know what I'm saying? Like, that you at least give a fuck about me in some, like, at least as a person, Like, you're not, I don't know. I don't like just having one night stands.
I've done some one night stands. There's been some instances where I don't even remember the person's name, to be honest. Like, I don't know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I've had like maybe 2 one night stands in my life, and both of them were terrible. I hated it. I was like, ugh, this is fucking horrible. This is horrendous.
I've never had a one night stand, but maybe. Well, I guess it wasn't a one night stand then, but anytime I've ever had a one night stand or anything like that, it's always been at my place. Like, it's always been at my place. I'm not going to no one's place. Staying at a woman's crib overnight is like an extreme sport.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you never know. You never know. Just because she's done with the dude don't mean he done with her.
I feel it. I don't like people staying at my house. Like, bitch, get the fuck out.
I'll even if we're drinking, I will stay up long enough to sober up, and then I will leave. Like, I'm cool. I don't need to lay down, shorty. I'm cool.
No,
I don't. Give me a couple hours of water.
I don't like people staying.
Let me chill till 4 or 5. I'll be up. You can go to sleep. I'll wake you up before I leave. So make sure you lock your door, or whatever. But I'm not spending the night, shorty. I'm so sorry.
I mean, I feel it. Me personally, I just like to be home. I like to be in my own bed. Like,
facts.
I don't like to be in other people's bed.
Facts.
And I also don't like, I don't know, I don't like one night stands. I don't even like to invite anybody over to my apartment.
Me too. I don't like people in my place.
Like,
says the guy who
don't.
has mad people in his place.
Right? No, I like just don't like people over like that. Like,
yeah.
I mean, obviously, like, my friends, my family, but like, as far as like romantic, like, dude, I don't even talk to anybody. Like, I just need to say that. No, because I have to get something off my chest. Everybody be thinking that I just be out here doing the craziest shit, that I be hoeing and I be doing all this shit, and I don't. I promise you, I literally don't. Like, I was literally watching a fucking anime about a guy who got reincarnated as a vending machine. That's where my life is at right now. Like, that's how deep in the anime that I am. Like, who the fuck is watching that? I am, and guess what? I finished all, 11 episodes, and I can't wait for the next season to come out.
That's hilarious.
Like,
are you somebody who, like, because I was having a conversation with somebody, and they were like, well, actually, it was two people distinctly that I was having the same conversation with, and then I also heard they were talking about it on Joe Budden's podcast, and they were talking about body count. Because I guess, what's that girl's name? Brittany Renner? Whoever she is.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who she is either, but she's popular enough to be on like everyone's podcast or whatever. But they're basically saying that she's like 30 or whatever and has 25 bodies, and that's not a lot. No, 30 bodies.
She's 30 and has 30 bodies. So
or maybe it's 25 with 30 bodies, or it's either or. It's 25 with 30.
So she
or 30
almost had
25.
sex with one person a year is pretty much what I'm getting from that.
Technically, yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't know when she was fucking. I don't know. So it wouldn't be technically one person a year. But they're saying that that's not a lot. And I absolutely agree. Like, And
yeah, that's not a lot.
It's not a lot. Like and basically what he was saying was like, what it tells me, if you think that's a lot, you're a loser. And I was like, that might be it, because like I don't tell people my body count because I don't know it unless I actually like have to sit back and like
sit like who.
I need to write it out and like, oh, I did fuck her that one time. God damn.
Right, and you're like, oh shit, that one, I did do that.
Damn,
like,
fuck, I forgot about her. She was fine. Like,
yeah.
you gotta
Honestly,
go back.
like, I mean, I just feel like we're grown. You know what I mean? And if you're here asking a grown ass adult what their body count is, you need some help.
Yeah, facts.
You literally need some help.
Because it really doesn't matter. What you should be
asking is what's your STD status? When's the last time you got checked? You know what I'm saying? That's the fucking question you need to be asking. Not how many people have you fucked.
Yeah.
That's just me personally, what I think, you know, because that's the best way that you're going to stay safe. Not how many people, like, not how many people they had sex with, what's their STD status, you know? That's what you need to be knowing about. Not about how many people they had sex. But that's just me personally.
What if someone asked you for it? Would you give it to them? Would you tell them?
My STD status?
No, your body count.
Yeah.
your body count.
I'm like, no, that's private information. You can't know.
No, your body count.
I mean, yeah, I guess if they
it would take me some time, because there's just been nights, there's been situations where
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think about that shit. I haven't thought about that shit. I haven't thought about that shit since high school. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm gonna have to probably sit down really and think like, damn, Marina, like what is it? You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I just be out here fucking, because I don't be out here fucking like that. I'm not gonna remember, but
there was definitely a run from like 2014 to 2017. Your boy was on a run.
You was on the run?
I was a run.
You was like, running?
That I retired.
She's a runner, she's a track star?
No, I was it was some good times. I retired in 2017, and then I came back like 4 or 5 in 2019, and you know.
So now you're back?
No, I retired again.
Oh, no. You retired again? Okay.
Yeah, I retired again.
You're chilling now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know. Yeah, I mean, you know, there was a time where I was wilding. But
it wasn't even wild. It was just like, I don't want to choose one. I just want everybody who wants me.
But my thing is like, I'm pretty honest. You know, if I'm fucking somebody else, like, I'm going to let you know, hey, I'm fucking somebody else.
Wait your turn, bro.
Like I'm fucking somebody else. Like, what do you want me to say?
Once I'm done with that, then you can come over. I've never been like the guy who's, well, I'm lying. I was just about to straight up lie. I was about to say, never the guy who was like dealing with 2 people at the same time, because that's a fucking lie. But I've always been honest about that too. Like, if I'm fucking with, if someone asks me that I'm dealing with, like, are you fucking someone else? I'll be like, yeah, the other night. Like, yeah, that's just a fact. And then, of course, I can't handle that.
Yeah, no, I'm honest. Like, if I'm fucking somebody else, you're gonna know, because I'm gonna tell you.
I'm not coming out like.
Because one thing about me is that I'm a terrible fucking liar. I'm a bad liar, bro. I cannot lie.
How do you terribly lie? Are you fucking somebody else? So you're gonna be like, no, it's like freaking out. Like, how do you?
Literally. So you're like, okay, bitch. Now you're lying to me. Now you're fucking lying. Not only are you fucking somebody else, but you're a fucking liar. Like, no. I'm like, me? I would never. Like, no, I could not. I'm not a good liar, bro. I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not.
Oh shit.
Like, yeah, I've talked to 2 people at the same time, you know. Yeah, and that was interesting. That was interesting. I'm glad I'm past that stage though in my life. Cause the thing, oh my God, the shit that I used to do is just crazy to me. I'm like, Marina, I'm so glad you're a godly woman now, because what? What is going on,
man? I'm telling you, like, all the experiences, like I had asked this. I think I asked Kay this in the last episode, and I was just like, "Hey, is there anything like you regret? Like, is there anything that like you wish didn't go down the way it went?" And she was like, "Not really, because like if it never happened, I wouldn't know what I know now, and then I'd be at this older age, not knowing some very simple shit. And then if it happens at this older age, maybe I can't pivot the way I would have been able to pivot as someone who was younger, with of course time. But like, I don't know, like just to be able to get to this point is like, it's weird. Like that's why when you asked me about the 100, I'm like, I don't know. Like I'm usually like a vision person. Like I'm able to see exactly what I want to do, and I can't see it. And I don't know, and I want to do something for 99 too, but like I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be a scenario where like for the 100, I do a group of 4 for the first half of the pod, and then a different group of 4 for the second part, and just have a fucking party, just chill out and just look back at all the shit. Like and I've been doing this lately just because we're getting up to that number. Like each episode is roughly an hour and 30 minutes. Roughly, because back then we used to do 2-hour pods. But if I on average, I would say an hour and 30. So an hour and 30 times 98 right now. Mm-hmm. That's a whole lot of hours, yo.
Yeah.
Of just talking. And I have it all. Like when I first started, like it was no video, it was just photos, but I had someone here in the old place, and I had someone taking pictures just because I'm like, maybe I can use these in the future, not knowing I'd actually get this far. Yeah. Like getting to 50 was kind of lit. I was like, oh shit, 50. Like I thought this would be over in 10 or 15. Like I didn't think I'd be able to keep doing this shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird. So I don't know. Might have to have you on for the 100 too. Might have to bring you right back, yo. But with working and all that stuff, like schedule wise, it's a fucking nightmare to get this shit done. So I don't know.
No, I feel that. I feel like I have the worst fucking schedule. So like I work only nights and everybody's off at night. So it's like I can't even fucking do shit. Yeah. Like it's annoying. And then I get off at like 10:30. And it's too late because everybody's asleep because they got 9 to 5 jobs. So they're like, bitch, I got to work at 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, well.
A couple hours from now. Yeah.
But yeah. So I'm like, the only people I really hang out with is like, well, my roommate. And I rarely ever see her because we have opposite schedules, which is, I guess, kind of good. Because it's like, you don't want to be seeing your roommate all the time.
Is she in the service industry too?
No, she works for a school. So she's a teacher. But yeah, so it's me, her son, and then I have a dog, a cat. Or 2 cats and a dog.
Oh, that's a tough out.
Yeah. Yeah, her son, bro, he's so funny. He's hilarious. He's like a little comedian, I swear to God. Yeah, I be watching him and shit sometimes, which is like, it makes me feel good. Like that my friend is like, yeah, can you watch my kid? I'm like, you fucking trust me to watch your child? Like your child that you birthed? Like you trust me? That's insane.
Not insane.
No, literally, because people like, I don't know, growing up, people would always be like, if I ever have kids, if they're bad, I'm going to take them to Marina because she going to put them in a place. I'm like, first of all, I don't know what y'all think that I just be out here abusing kids and shit, but I don't do that. Like, I don't know what made y'all think that I'm that kind of person, but I'm not. I am so good with kids. I'm so sweet to kids. I don't even be yelling at kids.
I don't like,
I don't do that.
People in the past have told me like, you'd be a good father. I'm like, why do you think that? Like,
right.
I don't know. That's too much responsibility, bro.
I don't know. I feel like I would be a good mom if I had kids, but I'm scared. I'm scared to have kids. Like I'm terrified. I don't know. I'm scared to like fuck up another human being.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to traumatize them. Not saying that that's like what I'm going to do, but I don't know, man. I went through a lot of shit in my childhood and I just am still scared, traumatized from that shit. So yeah. I'm like, I don't want to be the cause of somebody's trauma. Pretty much, that's what it is. That's what it comes down to. No.
Yeah, it would have to be like a game plan in place for me to have a kid. Like we would have to literally sit down and go over like a game plan, like a for sure game plan. It'd have to be a lot of conversations.
Yeah, and then I feel like.
Possibly
I don't
therapy.
know. All the stories that I hear, like people tell me, women's side and men's side, it's just like y'all just go through so much. Like damn. Bro.
I know someone right now who's in their late 45s, still paying child support, bro. So he don't even work like regular jobs. He only does cash jobs.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like, and she literally could have just forgave that shit. All you have to do is say that you forgive the debt, and then he doesn't have to pay it. Like that's it. That's all you have to do. It's not that fucking hard.
Yeah, that's a no for your boy. Yeah. Nah.
Yeah. No.
I need something in writing.
Yeah. And then it's like, I don't know, because like you just never know, Like the relationship could be good for y'all have kids, and then y'all have kids, and then like you turn into a shitty person, or he turns into a shitty person. He's like, I don't want to really do this no more. I was playing. You know what I mean? So now you're stuck fucking raising the kid by yourself, or maybe he's stuck raising the kid by himself because she don't want to do it no more, and it's just like. That's not good. Like, I don't know, man.
It's a tough out.
Yeah.
Either way you split it, man. I think we're basically done. I'm sure my phone's going to cut off here soon, but we can try for one more topic because it's going to overheat. But I don't know if that's going to be the case because it's not as hot as it was last time I recorded. It's not as hot in here.
Yeah, no, it's cold.
I'm not sweating.
Yeah, it's cold as fuck in here. That's why.
Oh, shit.
It's probably why, because it's cold in here. My fingertips, I can't feel them.
It's not that cold. Says the person who is literally sitting or standing right under the air conditioner.
Okay, well, like, to be fair, I didn't know. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention where the vent was at, okay? But no, it was cold as shit when I first got in here, and I was like...
It was 63 degrees.
Specifically wore leggings because I knew it was going to be cold, and I should have wore fucking sweats, knowing damn well that it wasn't going to be enough.
But at least you know it's cold. Like, I tell people it's cold, and they don't believe me, and then they're cold, and I'm like, I know, there's nothing for me. I can't help you. I told you.
Yeah. They wasn't believing you.
They weren't believing
They didn't know how cold it was.
60 degrees, 63.
Yeah, I know.
59 at night. Even with the weather coming down, it's still, the AC's still going to be on.
Oh, hell no.
Like, it's...
Hell the fuck no.
I've never turned on my heater here yet.
That's crazy as hell.
Not once. And maybe at my old place, I maybe turned on the heater like 4 times in the 3.5 years I lived there.
Oh no. I like to put the heater on in the wintertime.
I'm actually
not like super hot, but I want it to be like warm, like toasty warm.
Nah, I don't need that. I need a for me to sleep comfortably, it needs to be at least 60 degrees.
Yeah, I mean,
at bare minimum.
I understand like when you're like sleep, because I like it super cold when I sleep too. Because I can't sleep when it's hot. But like when I'm waking, like when I'm up, I don't want it to be cold in the house when I'm awake and I'm walking around and shit.
No, I'll be in a hoodie, bro.
Like
I'm comfortable.
No, I like to turn the AC off and open the windows and shit. Like I'm that person.
I don't like outside cold.
Like,
I like controlled cold. I don't like freezing cold.
No. I'm like, I don't know. I'm that person that fucking opens their windows and shit. Like the sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the take is clean type shit. Like that's me.
No, can't be.
My roommate, she's like, Marina, why do you always open the windows? I'm like, cause bitch, it's dark as hell. It's like a dungeon in here. Like I can't fucking do that. I can't do no dungeon. I can't. I don't know how people live like that. I can't. Like I'm not in fucking jail. Like that's just how I feel. Like I have access to the sunlight. You know what I mean?
Not access to the sunlight.
I can go outside whenever I want.
Access to the sunlight is nuts.
Like hell fucking no. Like no, we're not doing this shit.
Wow. So I don't know if do you remember the person that you were thinking of before we started, like the ending like a friendship with like a person that you dealt with for a long time. They maybe did some weird shit.
Oh yeah. So all right. So this was one of my boyfriends. Let me think. So when my stepmom had passed away, right? Like 2018, and I was dating this guy at the time, and our relationship wasn't going super good or whatever. So then we ended up breaking up. So this girl that I used to be friends with, she started talking to him.
That's
like
tough.
right after we broke up. But me and him, we still lived together. You know what I mean? Because we were both on the lease and shit. So we still lived together. She starts talking to him, and I didn't even know until one day we're at fucking work. She was playing music on her phone. I'm on her phone because I'm like looking for music. His number pops up, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing tonight? This, that, whatever." And I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, bitch, are you serious?" Oh my God. I was like, "Are you serious right now?" Oh, hell no. So I went up to her and I said, "Hey, do you talk to him?" And she said, she looked at me like scared as fuck. And she was like, "No." That's all she said. And I said, "Okay, bet." And then I walked off, and then everybody was like, Marina, she was like scared. Like she was fucking scared because I was going to beat her fucking ass. I was going to beat her fucking ass. I swear to God. And that night, my friend, it was her birthday. And she's like, "Oh, let's go here and let's get some drinks." I said, "Yeah, let's do that. Invite her." And she's like, "No, we're just going to stay here like at our job and we're just going to drink here." And I was like, "Why?" I was like, "We should go over there." She's like, "No, Marina, because I know you're going to beat her ass." But yeah, I had to stop being friends with her because why would you do that? Like, my thing is like, I don't really care if my friends talk to my exes, you know what I mean? But at least give it some time, bitch. Like, we just broke up. My stepmama just died. I'm over here fucking crying every day, bitch. Like, because my life is just going to shit. And you're over here talking to my ex. And, like, we still live together? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do that? So, yeah, I had to cut her off. I had to stop being friends with her. Because why would you do some shit like that? Be for real. Be for real. Yeah. Made me mad. But yeah, that's the only time that I ever really had like a like I had to cut a friend off or something like that. I had a friend cut me off before because she didn't like what I said.
They don't like the honesty.
Yeah, she didn't like the honesty.
Most people don't.
She didn't like that shit at all. She was like, Marina, how dare you tell me that this nigga don't care about me? I was like, well, because he said specifically he did not care about you. Like, I don't know what the fuck you want me to do.
He said, fuck you.
No, he literally was like, bitch, I don't like you. I don't care about you. I only use you. Like, leave me alone. I don't ever want to talk to you again. And she just crying to me about him every day. And I was like, he specifically said he don't like you and he don't care about you and he don't want to talk to you. What more do you need?
Moral of the story, like, find someone who actually likes you.
Yeah.
It's really, 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 really that simple. Like, it's really as simple as that. Like, it's not complicated. Just find somebody who actually likes you. But I think
it is complicated for some people.
That's because they don't want someone who actually likes them. They want aesthetics. They want things to look a certain way.
I don't think that's what it is. I don't think so. I think there's a lot of things that play in factor of you dating somebody who doesn't like you or who's a shitty person or who treats you like shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's more aspects to it than just, oh, he looks good and that's why I dated him. Like,
it is usually that. Like, it's the attraction of the person that gets you thinking that person likes you, so you start doing really nice things for them. Like,
well, sometimes people trick you, and sometimes people
see,
will
that's
be
what
good
I'm
in the
saying.
beginning.
That's what I'm saying. Find somebody who actually likes you. If you can be tricked, you're not looking for someone who actually likes you. You're being tricked. It's not the same.
Is it not the same?
It's not the same.
Because if they're showing you in the beginning that they like you,
that's what,
and they're doing all these things.
What do the girls say?
To show you that they like you, and then
but that's not what you should be taking as someone actually liking you. Like, gestures and things like that, and doing things for you is where people get the game fucked up. Anyone could do something good for you, but aren't good for you. Like, just because they're doing a lot for you doesn't mean they actually like you. Like, me genuinely, if I actually like you, you're going to know that off the bat. Like, right off the bat, because I'm going to take the actual time to communicate with you. That's why I don't do the dinner dates as first dates. Like, that's why I actually want to get to know you so I can make an ultimate decision of like, all right, cool, I think this would actually work. I think you actually like me. I'm expressing to you that I actually like you. And then we go about our relationship. And then if we don't work, we don't work. It's okay to distance yourself from a relationship that doesn't work, but find someone who actually likes you. People like the aesthetics, I'm telling you. Like, that's seriously... And I don't want to talk about this again because we talked about it a couple episodes ago, but like, it really is that simple. Like, if your type... Actually, let me put it this way. You're not single by choice if you can't attract the type of person you like. If you can't find someone who actually likes you, you're not single by choice. Just to sum that up, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense. I don't really care. Mostly dudes watch this shit anyways. And they're like, yeah, Calvin said that shit. Yeah, I said that shit. Don't ever use what I say on the podcast in your real relationship because it won't make sense to what you're doing. Except for Renee. I'm happy you guys are back together, yo.
See, she thought that he didn't like her.
And she needed to come talk to Derek Jackson. I mean, me.
And things worked out. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes things are not as simple as, oh.
But if she had simply just asked someone else's perspective, she would have been fine. You got to just ask a perspective. Like, you can't just take things for what you actually feel in the moment. That's hence finding someone who actually likes you by sitting down with someone that you're friends with and having a conversation. And again, I don't know if this makes sense. I really don't. But I don't know. Find someone who actually likes you, man. That's really that simple. I've never had a problem finding someone who actually likes me. I've never had an issue with that.
No, never in your life?
No. It's because of the height.
It's because your height?
Yeah. It's a tough out for short dudes. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I don't know why women don't like short guys.
It's the aesthetics.
Like, I don't have a problem with no short dude. As long as you can do what it do, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Shit, you could be a little short king. I treat you right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping.
Little short king.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I done dated somebody shorter than me before. He was to here to me, to my shoulder. And everybody was like, Marina, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, who cares? Like, who gives a fuck? I don't know. I don't.
You know why? Because you found someone who actually liked you.
Yeah. And he was a good person.
It's that simple. The aesthetics don't matter to the people who you actually like. Like, you guys didn't have an issue with it. It's the aesthetics. People looking from the outside in, like, that looks a little off. I don't know. But in reality, y'all actually liked each other.
And then you know what else is a problem? Is dick size. Like, women be like, oh, I can't date a guy with a small dick or whatever. But I just think, if you really like a guy, you don't care. You will not care. I promise you. No, literally, if you really like a guy, it will not matter to you. That little 4-inch is going to feel like a little 8-inch.
Little 4-inch.
That little 4-inch going to feel like an 8-inch.
That's a tough out.
I'm for real. If he's talking, you know what I'm saying? If he treats you good and you feel good about the relationship in all aspects, then the sex is going to be good, regardless. If it's, you know what I'm saying? If it's big or if it's not. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, an 8-inch is not what everybody wants, but I'm just saying, you know, if you got a little 4, that's cool too.
Having a 4-inch dick is that's I'm so sorry. That does not sound like a fun time, a fun life.
I mean, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Honestly,
like
it doesn't. It doesn't. It sounds like you're going to have a hard life ahead of you, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely.
But somebody will love you for you.
Allegedly.
Yeah. And then when they get mad at you, they're going to talk about I never did that before, though. I never, like, because I've dated a guy, like, guys with small, like, dicks before. And I never, I'm just saying, and I never, like, was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I never did that. I never did that because I never wanted them to feel like this bitch was just lying to me this whole time.
So you were lying?
No, literally, like, you're a fucking liar. Like, you know? I never did that.
Oh, I've never had anyone tell me that ever.
Well, that's good for you, I guess.
Bless me. Yeah, for sure.
But my thing is, like, damn, like, it must suck to, like, be a guy and, like, you have a small dick, because it's like, you know what I mean?
No,
it must be hard.
I have no idea what that life is like.
I'm just saying it must be hard. I can't relate. It must be hard for them.
I can't relate.
Is all I'm saying. It must be hard for you to, like, you know? Because I've had a guy one time tell me, he was like, Marina, like, if I get like surgery, you know, to make it bigger, like, would that make you feel better? And I'm like, no, it wouldn't. Like, because why would you do that? You know what I mean? Like, first of all, I don't have a problem with it. So I don't even know why you're feeling like it's a problem. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, did you tell him it was little, or he just knows?
No, because he asked me. He was like, is it little? You know, he asked me.
That's nuts.
I'm not going to lie. So I was like, yes, it is.
You've been like, I've had way bigger, but it's okay. I like you.
Yes. Like, what do you want me to say? Bro, I am not a good liar on everything that I love. I am not a good liar. Especially about some shit like that. Like, you just come to me with this question out of the blue and, like, you're looking me in the face. I don't even have a chance to, like, try to have a poker face. No, now I have to tell you the truth. It hurts your feelings because you wanted to ask me a stupid question.
That's a tough out. I don't think I could recover if someone.
That's like a woman saying, hey, am I fat? Knowing damn well that bitch is fat as hell. Big back.
I don't think I would be able
and you
to,
say yes.
To function. I would probably say yes. I would, in that scenario, I would probably.
You should. You shouldn't lie.
You should be a little. You look a little heavy. You know.
Yeah. You look a little big back. You've been eating too much Whataburger, baby.
You want to go running?
Exactly.
But I like bigger women anyway, so that's never an issue. Like, I know what I signed up for, shorty. I'm here.
Okay. All right.
Oh shit.
I'm just saying, man. Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to. That's all I'm saying. He asked me. I would never have said anything if he did not ask me if it was small. I would have just left it at that.
That's a self-esteem killer, bro. Like, I don't wish that on my worst enemies.
He said, hey, is it small? And I said, it's not big. That's all I said. I didn't say it was like super small, but I didn't say it was just like super big. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
what they say the average size dick in America is 5 inches.
Yeah, and that's crazy as fuck because what are you even saying to me right now? That's insane. That's insane.
That's a tough out, yeah. That's a tough out.
I'm sorry to all of you out there.
That's a tough out. That just goes to, like, find people who actually like you.
Yeah, because they'll love you for you and your little tic-tac. They'll love you. Doesn't matter.
Oh, that sucks.
That must suck.
It must. Can't relate.
But, you know, people always say it's about what it's not about the size, it's about the emotion in the ocean. That's what they say.
Never heard anyone
and that's
tell me
not true. I just want to say that. Not true.
That's a lie.
That is a lie if I ever heard one in my fucking life, okay? If I have to ask, is it in yet? And it is, that's...
Oh, no.
It's not about the motion in the ocean.
Oh, no.
Not saying I ever had to do that, but...
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? That is a thing that be out there.
That's a tough out.
That sucks. That sucks.
Guess I can end it with my friendship. My friendship that in the best way. So,
oh, shit.
Before the pod, and I've said this before, I just get my back kicked in on the internet. On the internet.
You said your what?
My back kicked in.
Oh, okay.
On the internet. Like, I'd post something that people think is nuts, and then, like, hundreds of people would be on the comments going crazy. Like, it's mainly women. I would say something wild, right? And, like, people would kick my back in on the internet. So, started the podcast so I don't even have to talk to you motherfuckers on the internet like that. I just post memes and pod talk shit. I don't really care to talk to you motherfuckers, but I posted this one thing, right? And this person I'm talking about is legit was like a sister to me. Like, it was someone I would consider like a sister, like for the last decade. And people were kicking my back in, and she decided to join in with the back kicking in. Like, she was in the comments too, kicking my back in with all the other people kicking the back in. And I was like, what we're not going to do, if you disagree with me on something, right? And I had this conversation with multiple people who didn't end up coming up on like the comments and being crazy, but actually hitting me directly like, Calvin, that's nuts what you said, bro. And I would explain to them what exactly I meant. And I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. I was only reading the comments because there were so many, so I really wasn't even paying attention to the original post. This particular person didn't do that. They kicked my back in and tried to get proof of other times I was incorrect instead of calling me. So I was like, there's no way in hell I'm going to be around a person. I want to be involved with a person who's just going to join the crowd, bro. Like, you know me. You have my number. You can give me a fucking call. You're like a sister to me. You can literally give me a call and say, Calvin, what you're saying is nuts.
But why when I could just talk shit about you? No.
That's nuts. And that's why we're not friends to this day. Like, yeah.
Okay, can I ask what did you post? What did you say?
I don't even know. It was... I don't know. It was something that women wouldn't agree with. I don't know. It was something. I just don't remember it because I used to do it so much.
Oh, so you're just a menace to society is what I'm hearing.
I would just post my opinions and let people talk amongst themselves. But when they got to talking about me, I was like, and they're like, no, I think one of the comments was like, you hate black women. I'm like, okay. And then people under that comment would be like, hell yeah, he must not even like women. He might be like, I'm just like, what?
They not might be gay.
That's women's go-to when they don't agree with you. You don't even like women, huh?
You must be gay.
Yeah. Like, what? Like, me telling you you're nuts shouldn't be a part of the women norm. Like, you being nuts is not normal. And now that I'm telling you you're nuts, you're telling me I don't like women, implying that women are nuts. No, you're nuts and happen to be a woman.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my little spill. But yeah, that shit hurt my feelings, bro. We still haven't talked to this day. But one time she tried to add me on Facebook, and I DM'd her before adding her back, and I was like, before this happens, we have to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Like, before we do anything, because I know, unfortunately, there are people who don't like me, but fortunately, there are a lot of people who do like me, and those people who don't like me happen to be friends with the people who like me. So I tend to show up on the people that like me's page a lot if they're on the pod, and those people who don't like me have to see that shit. So
okay.
Yeah.
And then they're like,
so she saw my shit and was like, damn, Calvin's like cool with her, and like I'm cool with her, but we're not cool. Let me try to rekindle the friendship. No, that's not how it works. You gotta have a whole conversation. If not one, multiple. Yeah.
Damn. I'm not really one for taking friends back.
This would be a abnormal situation because I wouldn't just say friendship. Like, I called this woman my sister for a decade, so it'd be a little different. She's family still. Yeah. But yeah, I'm friends. No, fuck y'all. You got one time to fuck up.
I mean, no, I feel like people make mistakes and people fuck up, and you should give them grace, you know. But I feel like it depends on what it is, and yeah, really what it is, and if what they did to you, if they apologize and they were sincere about it, or whatever the fuck the situation is, I feel like that plays a part in like forgiving somebody and still being cool with them. Because you can forgive somebody and be like, I still don't want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
But
yeah, grace isn't given too often. Even though people ask for grace. People ask for grace every day but refuse to give it.
I give grace every day because, man, people fuck up, man. Nobody's perfect. We're human, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes our emotions get the best of us, or sometimes we say things that in a way that we didn't mean to say, and we hurt somebody's feelings, and you know what I mean?
One action, one thing can change your whole life and put you in a situation that you don't want to be in for the rest of your life. So, yeah, grace is cool and all, but still got to be mindful, I think.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that 100%.
Because there's so many different moments and plots and plans that you probably lived through that if one thing would have went south, or one thing would have went left, or one thing would have went a different direction, it could be in a different place, bro.
Yep. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be able to, I don't know, like, give grace to people or extend kindness or stuff like that. Just because, you know,
everyone deserves
one thing
grace.
could have happened this way or something like that.
Everyone deserves grace. 100%.
I don't know. Honestly, I try to be as kind as I can. You know, I don't say that I'm a nice person because most people that know me think that I'm not nice.
People who don't know me think I'm not nice.
Like, you know, I'm very kind. You know, I'm a very kind person. I'm a very loyal person, all those things. But I may not be a nice person because I do talk reckless. Like, I do, 100%. I'm not going to lie. My tone be fucking out of this world crazy. Like, bitch, are you mad? Did we just get into a fight? No, I'm literally just talking to you. Like, I'm just speaking to you. Not even upset. You know what I mean? But I am a kind person. I'm a nice person. Like, that's what I think about myself anyway. I don't know what the fuck everybody else be thinking about me, but that's what I think about me.
Yeah, perception is not even... we talked about perception on the last or a couple episodes ago, and like how the way people view you is usually completely opposite. I set an example. Like at the old pod, we recorded every Thursday, right? So every Thursday, my neighbors would see me walk up to my apartment with a completely different woman. Every Thursday. And I could only imagine what his perception of me is.
Oh, yeah.
Not knowing.
Yeah. He's like, this motherfucker is a hoe. And I'm going to get him cut up.
For real. Like, he would just be watching every single Thursday, and it's always a different girl. And then I can only imagine what his thought process was like. Oh, that nigga fucking all these motherfuckers.
No, literally.
Not knowing shit.
Everybody in Austin. That's insane. How does he do it?
That's a story for another time.
And that's exactly what I say, because it's like people, like I said earlier, people always think I'm this person or I do all these things. Like I be out here hoeing and I do this and that, and I don't be doing that shit. I really don't. Like, I promise you I don't. But people look at me and think that, which I don't know why. I don't know if I give off those vibes.
It's only people's level. So there's levels to it, right? Like if you see a chick who looks similar to another chick, or whatever the case may be, and this certain chick that looks similar is wilding, everyone that looks like that similar chick is wilding.
Yeah.
It's just a level of perception. Like a lot of people don't have enough information from other people to make an educated guess on who you are or what you are. So they go to what they know. And if they only know those type of women, you just get put in the bucket.
Yeah, which is so crazy to me because it's like, dude, be fucking for real. Like, people are always like, Marina, when I first met you, I thought you were a bitch. And I'm like, okay, fuck, sorry. Like, damn, you know how to hurt my feelings. They're like, but you're actually so, like, you're so cool and you're so funny and this, that, whatever. I'm like, yeah, bitch, I am. But I'm also a bitch too. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, it's just so crazy to me.
Yeah.
Or like, they'll be like one of my friends, she's a black girl, and she's like, Marina, like when I first met you, I didn't like you because I thought you were like one of those light-skinned girls that thinks that like they're better than everybody. And I'm like, well, I don't know what gave you that, you know, what gave you that perception of me, but I'm not like that. And she's like, yeah, she's like, I started talking to you and you're actually really cool. And I'm like, yeah, I fucking know. I know I'm cool, and I know I'm funny, and I know all those things about me. But you just look at me, she's one of those light-skinned bitches that thinks she's better than everybody. Like, no, I actually don't think that.
Levels to perception. It's very nuanced. Like, people really don't like, and we're gonna end on this, but like one of the examples when we had this conversation in that episode, I said, picture yourself like three people You're both all three friends, and we're gonna go to the store, right? And then you guys all walk into the store. You all look at different things because you're different heights and have different like thought processes. And then when you leave the store, write out a detailed description of what you saw while you walked in. And you all walked in at the same time, and 9 times out of 10, all three stories are going to be completely different.
Yeah.
Because one person saw chips that they like and wasn't looking to the left where there was this kid picking his nose. The other person wasn't looking at chips, was looking at this kid pick his nose. So that's the first thing they saw. The other person saw was the chips and whatever. Like, it's just wherever your perception is. You could be in the exact same moment in the exact same place and have completely different perception of what the fuck's going on right there in real time. And that's just people's level of perception overall. Like, things are just based off of what they know. Perception is not key, as people used to say back in the day.
And I think that's not fair. I think that people should really, like, I don't know, judge a person for how the fuck they be acting.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I don't know. I think it's maybe because I've, you know, been in the service industry for a long time. But, you know, when I see a table and they sit down and they look a little dusty, I don't ever be like, damn, these motherfuckers ain't finna tip me or nothing like that. Like, I always treat them the same as I treat everybody else because you just never fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe those dusty people might tip you better than the people that you thought was going to tip you real good. You know what I mean?
I say that too in the service industry. Like, I'm even kill across the board. Like, cause you never know just in that scenario. Like, literally, it don't matter what somebody got on. Like, it don't matter. There's scenarios where like there's a family of 4 or whatever, and they tip me X amount, and then there's 2 moms are out for coffee, and they tip me way more than the family of 4. Because it's just, you know, you can't really make a decision on that. So you should just give service the exact same way across the board, and just be nice. Just be nice to people across the board.
Yeah, I try to apply that to my life too, like
same
with people and
for
everything,
the most part,
because it's like you just don't know.
You don't know. Yeah. We're at an hour and 30.
Oh wow, look at 30. Us. I can't believe we've been talking for that long. Didn't feel that long.
I'm actually happy that we're able to do this because I haven't been able to record this long in a long time because it's been so hot. Like, once I turn off the AC, it shoots up to like 70 something degrees, like 76, with it being hot outside. Now that it's colder outside, I'm thinking that's why this is functioning the way it is. I was like, usually it cuts off at 45 minutes. So the last few episodes have been 45 minutes. So this is a great one to get in at about an hour and 30. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Let me think. No, I think that's it.
Yeah, this was great. We kind of dove into some of the topics, but I only ever give topics just so, like, if we don't really flow with the conversation, we can just bring it up. But didn't really use them. Usually don't use them. But moral of the overall story is don't move in with your girlfriend or boyfriend.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that shit.
Yeah. 3 times failed over here.
4.
3 times wasn't the charm for me. So maybe the 4th?
Maybe
who knows?
4, 5th, 6th?
Yeah. I don't know if I'd ever live with a man again.
I don't
unless
see
I was
myself
married, maybe
living
possibly
with a woman like on a permanent basis.
But I can't even imagine like dating. Just dating somebody. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. We'll see.
Cost of food is up, yo. We need more jobs. We need more money.
No, we need more money. Yeah, definitely. The jobs need to be paying more money. That's the fucking problem.
Facts.
Like, y'all still paying 15.
Cost of living's going up.
Kill yourself.
And the pay is not going up with it.
No, it's literally not.
It's negative.
Not going up.
Bread costs $3, bro.
That's
nasty.
Fucking ridiculous. Gas costs 3 something.
It's nasty behavior. Get it together.
It's fucking treacherous out here. Dude, a fucking pack of powdered sugar that used to be 99 cents is like $1.49 now.
Get it together. Economy.
I don't know who we need to talk to about this, but something needs to shake.
Write a letter.
We can't be doing this no more.
All right. This is it, man. We got some pictures to take. And then this will probably be out. I don't want to give a time because I don't know. It's probably out Tuesday, honestly. I might actually, I don't think I have anything to do other than later. I might actually get it knocked out today.
I believe in you. I know you can do it.
Yeah, I'll be posting like crazy. So I'll send you every picture that we take. Just make sure. Post a few times before it's out and then a few times after it's out. And not shares, like your own post.
Oh, okay. Right.
I usually don't talk about that on air, but like I decided to right now. But I don't know why I just said that. But yeah, this is the Can We Talk podcast, episode 98. You guys enjoy the rest of your night or day, and thank you for listening. Goodbye.
Bye.